Good afternoon. It is good to be back with you for our WOW time. It's been a while. I'm not sure if it's been 5 weeks. I know it's been at least 4, but it might be been closer to 5 or 6 weeks since I've been able to do one of these. If you didn't know, I came down with the coronavirus, and I was down for several weeks, and was actually dealing with a case of mono at the same time, so that didn't help anything. And it continues to not help much either. That's my strength and energy is just not where I'm used to it being, and I run out of both quicker than I want to and that I'm used to. But I wanted to do a WOW time today and hopefully continue those, and hopefully you are able to join me in this and enjoy it and get something out of it. We're going to be in Proverbs chapter 12. We're going to begin in verse 5. Proverbs chapter 12, beginning in verse 5. And this is what the proverb writer says. He says, "The thoughts of the righteous are just. The counsels of the wicked are deceitful." Do you ever consider who you get counsel from? Do you ever think about the type of person and whether they are righteous or whether they are wicked, and make that decision of, yes, I'm going to take their counsel, or no, I'm not going to take their counsel? Okay? It's an interesting thought that the proverb writer gives us here. He says the thoughts of the righteous are just. And so if a person is righteous, he does what is right, he does what is of God, then his thoughts are not only righteous, but they're just. Okay? They are something that you can take. They are something that you could accept. But it says the counsels of the wicked are deceitful. Don't you hate it when people lie to you? And you know that they are lying to you, and you just want to go, why? Why are you trying to lie to me? Why are you being so deceitful? Why are you trying to fool me in the way that you are? Well, that's what the counsel of the wicked is. Okay? It's not righteousness. It's not the ways of God. It's of the devil, really. It's wickedness. It serves their purpose, not God's purpose. And notice verse 6 with me. He says, "The words of the wicked lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright delivers them." I'm sure that we've all considered before what our words are able to do. And words are very powerful. And we know that as human beings, right? Even a small child knows that words are powerful. Okay? Have you ever heard a child say to their parent, "I hate you"? Okay, now do they really hate them? No, but are they trying to hurt their parent? Yeah. Okay, and they know how to do it. They know how to stick it and you're just like, "What? You hate me? No. You want some ice cream? Would you love me again?" Okay, good. Okay, that's probably not the best parenting advice to give at all. But we know that words have power to them, whether to harm or whether to rescue. Okay, as I'm filming this, the inauguration of President Joe Biden has taken place this morning, and the festivities are continuing into the afternoon here and whatnot. And I think about it, with different people that I know, different people that I love. Some of them are ecstatic and happy today, and this is the best day ever. And other people are like crying and mourning, and this is the worst day in the history of our country. And you're just like, I don't know what to do with either of those. I don't know exactly how to react to either of those. But one thing I do know is that we need to be careful of how we use our words. Okay, what we do say, whether that's in a verbal way, whether that's in a texting. Is that how you text? I don't text with my thumbs, but I've seen people do that. Whether you text, through email or whatever you do, we need to be careful with our words because they have power to harm. Notice what it says, the words of the wicked lie in wait for blood. They want to do that harm. That's the purpose of those words. But the mouth of the upright, the one who does what is right, the will of God, delivers them. There is rescue that can take place with words as well. There is, how shall we say, healing that can take place with words as well. Okay, notice verse 7 with me. It says, the wicked are overthrown and are no more, but the house of the righteous will stand. Okay, we're seeing this contrast that's taking place between the righteous and the wicked here. Okay, you got one on this side, you got the other one on this side, right? The wicked are overthrown and are no more. Okay, what they do, what they think that they are preparing for, what they are building for, what they are storing up for, it won't last. It just won't. Okay, you think about the parable with Jesus about the wise and foolish builders, right? He used to sing the song, the wise man built his house upon the... Okay, yeah. All right, what does the wise man do? He builds his house upon the rock. Okay, the rock which is not going to move, the solid foundation, of course, which is God. The foolish man, he builds his house on the sand. And if you've ever played in a sandbox before or gone to the beach and you build something on there, what happens when the water comes? That sand doesn't hold very well. It's not going to hold anything sturdy. And before you know it, whatever you built, it's washing away. Just like the foolish man and what he has built. Just like the wicked are overthrown and are no more. Why? Because they haven't built their foundation upon the rock. They have not built their foundation upon God. They are not doing the will of God. And if you do not do the will of God, you will not stand. But the house of the righteous will stand. Those who do right, those who do the will of God, their house will stand. Why? Because it's built on the right foundation. It's built on the foundation of God. And if God is our rock, if God is our foundation, our house will stand. There's nothing that can take it out. So let us make sure that our house and our foundation is built upon the rock, which is our God. We're going to end there today. I told you my strength and my energy is just not fully back yet. And so I wanted to keep this fairly short today. But I do want to take a moment and just say thank you for any of all of you that were praying for me. Several of you wrote on my wall and whatnot, and I appreciate that. I know that prayer is powerful, and I know that our God was hearing you. And it's only from our God that I know that I was healed and that I am doing better now. And God willing, we'll get even better. But please keep praying for those that are hurting, those that are suffering, those that are dealing with the COVID and other things, because I know there are people that are in bad condition and that just really need our prayers. So please continue to pray for those that are needing that. And I just want to say I appreciate you guys so much. Love you. Remember, God loves you as well. God willing, we'll see you next week.